Hey guys, it's me, the American, and today we're at Texas Firearms Festival 2016. This is the Full Auto Friday portion of the event, and I know it's getting a little bit dark, but let's go ahead and see if we can get some fun in before the night sets.
All right, chambers loaded, safety's on. Here's your safety selector. Push that all the way forward. All right, that's semi-auto right there. So take that first shot. I want you to see what the gun's gonna feel like. Make sure you can see that red triangle in there.
There we go.
See the triangle?
Ready? Ready?
Yep.
All right,
Lean
adjust
forward.
the gun until you can see that triangle.
And you're out.
Down a little bit.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Right inside here.
Alright.
Red triangle.
We're good.
Ready to go.
What I want to do is aim at the belly of the target. Lean forward against the body.
Targets outside the car, so it was an ambush drill. So they
It's like cream gravy.
Front and
Shot. Aim at the belly. Good job. Do it again. Good. Don't be afraid of it. Push into it hard. Nice and hard. I'm going to take my hand off. I want you to do it. Good job. Do it again. Do it again.
no, take
Good. Again. Push this into the shoulder as tight as you can. Got it? Give it a rip. Rip it. All right. Go. Good job. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, you're out of ammo. That sucks. Well, it's a sad feeling. First you were nervous, now you're sad. I'm sorry. Well done. Well, actually, I think we.
I've actually seen that. There's a photograph of Army machine gun attachment. Like another, looks like 20. Yeah, we'll put it in the line.
Clear.
I'll load 2 of these up. That weighs 30. Load it to 30.
Oh, never mind, you don't have it in your hand.
Yes, I do, but why bother her?
Alright.
okay.
We just got back on air.
Go for it.
Go.
Go.
Everything you got.
Alright.
Alright.
And then man, this thing is definitely red hot.
It's disgusting.
I forgot about the little light there. Right, the light would have been really great, you know, to illuminate the target. But yeah, definitely, it's really solid. Yeah, thanks for letting me shoot that.
Absolutely.
For sure. All right, guys and gals, Full Auto Friday is officially over. I have an awesome Colt Bulldog right here. I mean, it's really cool, and I decided to exit the scene with such of a beautiful firearm. Definitely awesome shoot. I mean, I had a lot of fun on Full Auto Friday, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's me, the American, and today is Saturday at the Texas Firearms Festival. A little bit breezy, feels really great out here. Tell you what, let's go ahead and check it out and see what's inside. All right, remember guys and gals, safety first. We have gun rules here. Eye protection is required for all individuals. Personal firearms must remain holstered. You must be accompanied by a staff member at all times and treat every gun as it was loaded. Range safety officers reserve the right to deny access to anybody. Failure to comply will be met with expulsion from the range. So definitely bring your eyes and ears. First stop for today had to be the Walther booth. Believe me, everybody that knows me, they definitely know that I love Walthers. Let's go and check it out and see what they got. Well, here I am with Vince. Really great guy. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, Jim.
And Walther, they have been around for a very long time. I mean, it's a very famous firearm maker, especially of the Walther PPK. Everybody knows that from James Bond. Now, tell me a little bit about the company.
So the company now, the U.S. division is, we've come a long way in a few years. I mean, you think back even a year, 2 years ago, and our representation on the market it was almost invisible. Like you said, people love the James Bond gun. Meanwhile, I mean, you have everything from the P99 to the flagship PPQ.
Exactly.
You know, our story is grip and trigger, ergonomics, and that the trigger, the brake, the reset. That's what makes us different in the sea of black handguns in the market. And we've been making a lot of movement to get the name out there. And to be honest, what's helped us the most is shooters like yourself. You can't shoot or own just one Walther.
Exactly.
It's a cultural thing, and if you shoot one, you're gonna walk away. You're gonna go to the gun store and buy one. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I love my Walther PP in 32. That little PP, I'll tell you what. I mean, it's such of a sweet shooter, real accurate, and I mean, I love taking it out to the range. And now you've got the new Q5 Match PPQ.
Yep.
This is the newest, latest and greatest from Walther. Has a really great trigger. Tell me a little bit about this.
All right, so now that Walther USA, now that we have distribution in Fort Smith, Arkansas, we're able to bring guns to market that we want to shoot. Like, we're competition shooters, we're handgun enthusiasts, and this is our first competition gun. It's essentially very similar to a PPQ 5-inch, but with things that are needed like your IDPA, your USPSA, you know.
Yeah.
So this is gonna have the cutouts on the slide, you're gonna have the fiber optic, you're gonna see the, you know, the blacked out rear sight. And this is also gonna have your options for mounting plates.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come with 3 magazines and 3 plates, one for a loophole, one for a Trigicon, and then the Doctor, which also will take like your Vortex and your Burris. So,
exactly.
And again, you have that signature blue trigger there.
Yeah, it's got the blue trigger here. Really cool. That's how you know you have a Q5 Match.
Yep.
I'm a real big fan of the P99, but you know what? I'll have to give this one a try. Let's go ahead and check it out. Range is hot.
Yeah, I mean, nothing like a single stage trigger. There's nothing out there.
Wow. Awesome. That Q5 Match is a really great shooter. I mean, the trigger on it, excellent. I mean, pointability, excellent. I think I got 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you did.
I can't hear with I got bad hearing and these. You know, I'm in a vacuum.
It's double bad.
Okay. That was nice.
Thank you. Perfect.
Yes. All right, slide forward, dry fire action. Slide forward. There you go. Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Trigger pull.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice shooting, guys.
All right. How'd you like that?
Pretty good.
Nobody can tell where they're hitting.
Here I am with IWI. This is Tom Alibrando. He's been working with IWI for quite some time now. Definitely a really cool guy. Yesterday was awesome. You know, he was kind of coaching me on how to use that Negev yesterday. And definitely, tell me a little bit about IWI.
IWI, been around for since 2012, really 2013. It's an extension, you know, IMI, it broke off. It's separate. We're importing Israeli weapons in the various platforms now. I mean, we were known for the Tavor for quite a while, and now we have the X95, but we also have the Galil series. The Galil series started out with the 7.62-39, like the AK magazine, and at some point in time, very soon, we're coming out with the 7.62x51, which is a NATO round, larger, the big brother. Uses standard SR25 pattern magazines, ambidextrous controls, but the same operating system as the Galil, so very reliable, very robust, designed to work in
All right. Yeah, I know that Galil, I mean, it's a powerhouse. It can work through anything, any type of condition on planet Earth. Yeah, I mean, it could be probably in lava. It'd probably still work. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. And this Galil right here, it's the bigger brother to the 7.62x39. This is the 308 or 7.62 NATO version that they will be releasing at some time in the future. Tell me a little bit more about the recoil and about just the weight.
It's slightly heavier than the 7.62x39, but not by much. The recoil managed. It's got a good, decent brake on it, but very easy to run. It runs the same kind of optic system if you want to run an optic on top. And then, of course, you can clamp on a comb height riser if you need to, if you do have an optic on top of it. It still has Picatinny rails, everything you would expect on a one of our other Galil Aces. So it deals with all that. The biggest thing for most consumers, though, is, like I said, the magazine availability. It's a SR25 pattern magazine, so a mag-full mag will fit in this, or if you have metal SR25 magazines, it'll fit in this as well.
Yeah, the Tavor has been an awesome seller here in the States, and the Jericho pistols, I mean, they're real solid as well. I'll tell you what, IWI makes some real quality stuff. Thank you very much, and definitely let's go ahead and get to shooting. Safety down, ready to go. Remember, safety first, my friend.
Right. Yep.
I want to say he has a 95 down, but it's a 9 there.
Oh, last round.
Clear.
Just any rifle? Yeah. Sure. Down with that there. All right. Which one you see?
There we go.
Hello? How are you?
There you go.
All right.
Are you right or left?
That was a pretty nice shooter. Yeah, definitely. Clear? Yep. And ready to go.
Nice.
There, you got it.
Taking a break from all that shooting, tell you what, we got a really cool place called the Retail Village right behind me. A lot of shops, a lot of sales. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're here with Lone Star Gun Rights. This is Christina. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Definitely. Y'all guys have been fighting for our rights here in Texas for quite a while now. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, we are a Second Amendment organization. We're based out of Austin. Last legislative session, we were the ones that hand-delivered 15,000 petitions on the first day of open session, and then 50,000 petitions throughout the entire legislative session. This year we're gearing up again. We've got 2.5 months left until the next session, and we can use everybody's support. We're a grassroots organization trying to further gun rights here in Texas.
All right, and what are you guys pushing for this year?
Constitutional carry.
All right, constitutional carry, definitely a hot topic. That is the carry without the use of a permit or, I guess, a license.
Yeah, we say it, if you're legally allowed to possess the firearm, it should be your choice whether you carry it openly or concealed.
Yes, most definitely. Also, another thing is that I'd like to see is knife rights restored. I
agree.
Yeah,
totally agree.
I think that knife rights have been, really on the back burner for a long time. A lot of the knife laws here in Texas are pretty ridiculous, even compared to Hawaii knife standards. Tell us a little bit about the knife laws and what y'all would do to kind of change it up.
Kind of the same thing with the 2A. We agree that there shouldn't be all these restrictions on it. I know that San Antonio has a very large mass of gun restrictions due to the length of the blade and how you can carry it, whether it's underneath your shirt or kind of in your pocket.
Exactly.
And I agree, it should not be something that they should be restricting for citizens. It's just not right.
Most definitely. It's such of a tragedy, that Texans can't carry around Bowie knives. I mean, that is just the craziest
ridiculous.
thing. I mean,
absolutely ridiculous. All these hunters in Texas, and we can't carry our knives.
Exactly. And for next year, what do y'all guys plan on, doing for the legislative session?
Similar premise to what we did last session. We're going to distribute our petitions to each one of the representatives and senators. So if you are part of any kind of group, come, become a member with us. Sign our petition. With that petition, we're going to hand deliver it to your representative or your senator, letting them know this is your constituents and this is what they want. if they pass a bill or approve a bill that's not something that we want, well, we're going to know who they are. We're going to go after them. And we're going to put, you know, boots to the ground and boots to their rear end and get them out of there.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much,
I
Christina.
appreciate it.
And as always, go to
LoneStarGR.com.
Go to LoneStarGR.com and you'll be able to find out everything that's going on. And on top of that, you'll be able to check out how you can join today. Also, we have Montana with Lone Star Gun Rights, and he's got some really interesting stuff here.
Yeah.
Would you check it? Tell us a little bit more about this.
So this guy is one of the original lowers that Cody Wilson and the crew have developed. We helped him out back in the day, trying to, you know, just show that, hey, our rights aren't just limited to X amount of traditions or just males. We can go and push anything and every with any material. This is one of the original ones. I just brought it out, showcase, kind of tell about the history. We're just not limited in this way. And a lot of people don't know this material is almost Dynex, kind of messed it up. Nexus.
Yeah,
Nexus. And what's really cool about this material is that actually this particular, if I were to set it on fire, it just evaporates. It doesn't melt into a goo. So when they talk about the ghost gun, it is a ghost gun.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know that, so that's really cool. But yes, if I wanted to shoot this, it works.
And that's very interesting. Here's an AR magazine, and it even has these little dummy cartridges made out of the same material.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's just the coolest thing. And then you have some 1911 grips here.
1911 grips.
So y'all can make just about anything out of it.
I mean, you can literally make anything. You could do functional prototypes. You could say, hey, I got an idea. Can we make this work? I mean, there's 1,001 things y'all could do, and there's a bunch of different materials and different technologies that could get y'all what y'all want.
And last you said that you had a gun oil now that you're selling?
Not, well, Lone Star Gun Rights is, yeah. It's all the Lone Star Gun Lube. We got liberal tiers and all kinds of other fun stuff in there. It's personally our own blend. No one else has it. It's a heavier oil. Definitely you don't have to use as much to get the performance that you want.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Definitely. We're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to buy some of this today, and I need to try it out.
Yeah, you better, man.
Thank you very much,
you.
Montana. And definitely, as always, you know, definitely thanks for the interview. Awesome. And I hope to see you guys next year.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Here I am with Chris, and he's with DSG Arms. I'll tell you what, they make some really great holsters. Tell me a little bit about the company.
So we've been in business since 1995. We've been in our current location for almost 4 years now. We've got a 67,000 square foot facility in Fort Worth, Texas. We do make our own holsters and mag pouches. We also have our own line of belts and our own line of lower parts kits for ARs as well. Amongst and also being a dealer and distributor for many brands of gun parts, equipment and gear. And
definitely.
Yeah.
I have one of your holsters for the P99, and that actually fits my Streamlight. I'll tell you what, it's a really great holster. I mean, it's stood up for a lot of years already, and it's very durable. Definitely. Tell me what got y'all guys into the holster business.
We had the ability to do it, so we did. One of the things we saw early on with Kydex was that we were able to make them out of thicker Kydex than a lot of other companies were using. So we thought we had a better product, so we decided to make them and put them out on the market.
Definitely. I mean, real rough, real tough, and I'll tell you what, they'll take a beating and keep on going, that's for sure. Now, any new projects in the works?
We've got a new holster out that we call the Hot Rod that is smaller than our traditional Alpha holster. So we'll start pushing that and start making that in more, different brands and sizes of guns. A few things. We had our own line of uppers last year for Black Friday. In the future, there will be more things along those lines. We now have our own barrels as well, and both carrier grips. That are marked with the DSG logo. So in the future, you know, we'll be moving more into DSG branded items as well as everybody else's stuff that we carry.
All right. Yeah, for sure. And definitely, if y'all guys want to check them out online, they are at
DSGarms.com.
real simple. DSGarms.com. Check them out. I mean, I love their holsters. Believe me, I use them for my Walthers all the time. Every time I go out to the range, every time I do, you know, drills or whatnot. I mean, definitely, their holsters are very well made. I have never had one break on me, and I'll tell you what, 100% quality, 100% American. I'll tell you what, I mean, believe me, these are great guys, great company. I fully support them. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
And it was really great to meet with the guys that were able to make, I mean, some of the best holsters on the planet. Well, we caught up with some old friends of mine with SDI Institute. Here's Garrett. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And tell us a little bit more about SDI.
Absolutely. So here at Sonoran Desert Institute, we are a school of firearms technology. And what that means, we actually teach armorers courses, ballistics and reloading, gunsmithing, and we also offer an Associates of Science degree in firearms technology.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So you can go to college in gunsmithing.
Absolutely.
I mean, get college grade courses, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to teach you the ins and outs of pretty much any firearm that you want to know about. Now, I'll tell you what, this looks really great. This is a jig for an AR-15 lower. Tell me a little bit about it.
So when you enroll in one of our programs, one of your capstone projects, or your capstone project for one of our courses, I should say, is going to be actually building a platform. In this case, it's the AR-15 platform. We actually send you your lower receiver, which is in the 80%. We send you the jig. We send you the bolt carrier group, your upper receiver, all the tools and everything, most of the tools necessary, and all the parts necessary to do a complete weapons build with. That is your capstone project, and then it's your weapon to keep when you're done. So not only getting the education, the college credits, but you're walking away with a firearm as well.
Wow, great. I mean, you know, you get the education and you get the firearm at the end of it. I mean, that is an excellent deal.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And if anybody wants to get in contact with you, they can go to
www.sdi.edu.
All right, sdi.edu. Thanks, Garrett.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
And I hope to see you next year.
You will.
After hanging out with my friends at the retail village, it was time to get back to the action. Let's go ahead and check out Kel-Tec. Here I am with Ryan. He's actually with Kel-Tec. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And tell me a little bit about Kel-Tec.
Kel-Tec, we're one of the main innovative companies out here for the weapons, not so much like the AR-15s or the 1911s that a lot of companies run with. We're mainly here with innovative products, bullpup ideas, and we're pretty much trying to get the as small as possible but still make it really fun to shoot.
Exactly. It's a lot of fun to shoot. Down here we have is that the KSG?
This is actually going to be the KSG. It's a 12-gauge shotgun.
12-gauge shotgun. It looks really awesome. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and check out a couple of the firearms that KSG has to offer. Now the KSG was a very fine shooting shotgun. I'll tell you what, those slugs, they kick a little bit, and it was pretty much on target for me. I've never used this platform before, but I'll tell you what, it's actually pretty solid. Now tell me a little bit about this.
Just a little bit about the weapon. These are some accessories on here, just kind of show the general public some of the end stuff we can actually do with it. For the base model, you're looking at just over that 26.1 overall legal length. 18.5-inch barrel is what you're looking at. Your grip trigger's right over your center of mass, and you got the two magazine tubes right in here. Chambered for 3-inch shells, so for 3-inch shells, you're looking at six rounds in each tube, plus one in the chamber for 13 total. Or for the more common 2 3/4, like where you were shooting, 15 total rounds is what you can get in that way.
Wow, 15 rounds in a pump action shotgun. I mean, really innovative. Thanks for letting me shoot.
No worries, sir, no worries.
Here we are with Joe, and he's with Kel-Tec as well. He's got the new RDB. I mean, this thing looks really awesome. Tell me a little bit about that.
So, this is the RDB. It's a 5.56 bullpup rifle. Fully ambidextrous. Got your safety here on both sides. Got your mag release right here. Bolt stop, both sides. Eject straight out the bottom down here. Magazine port here. Charging handle. It's on this side only right now, but field strip it, put it back together with it on the other side. It's ready for a left-handed shooter. Adjustable gas system, lets you tune it for any of your ammunition. Once you get it tuned, it'll run just about anything. Or if you put a suppressor on it and tune it for that, it'll be really nice.
Oh, right. It looks like a really nice rifle, and all of your products are made in the United States of America. Is that correct?
Yep. Everything we make is either made in-house or made in this country.
All right. Yeah, I know that the RFB is the 308 version, and the RGB is the 5.56. So let's go ahead and check it out and see how it shoots. All right, range is now hot. Wow, it's a really good shooter. I really like this actually. Wow. Now I've shot the Tavor, but I'll tell you what, this is a very good competitor to the Tavor. I mean, it's actually very accurate and it stays on target. I mean, it's wow, it's a sweet shooter. Thanks for letting me do that.
The grip here? Maybe my 19 will fit it too.
Nope.
19 short. Well, I've got some 19.
Nice.
17.
Good job.
Not too bad.
I think you hit them all except one. Nice work.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
It's pretty cool.
Feel nice and balanced for you? How much do you weigh? If you don't mind saying.
90 pounds.
90 pounds soaking wet, and she shoots it just fine. That's awesome. Good job.
This is Jessica with Remington. Tell us a little bit about the company.
So this year we're excited. We're celebrating our 200th anniversary, and today we're out here at the Texas Firearms Festival. We've got our V3, our newest semi-auto, our Versa Max, and an 870 Tactical.
All right, yeah, that 870 with the rifle sights, I'd definitely like to try that one out. Yeah, let's
do it.
Let's go and give it a try. One out of three. Yeah, let's go and do a little bit more. I'll try again. Cool. Cool. All right. Got that last one in there. Clear. Well, my clay skills were not good enough for today. I think I got 2 out of the 6. And I'll tell you what, it's a new platform for me. I mean, the 870, I'm really used to it, but the bad thing is I don't shoot clays with an 870. I'm gonna try to cover myself a little bit, right? But definitely, I mean, that was a lot of fun.
There was a little wind today.
For sure. Thanks, Jessica. It was a lot of fun, and I got to try it again sometime, hopefully for next year.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Well, Saturday was a blast. I had a lot of fun with my friends today. Walther, IWI, Kel-Tec. I mean, a lot of great guys and gals. And I'll tell you what, DSG Arms, awesome group of people. I mean, man, they're so friendly and they're so helpful. And I'll tell you what, they have a lot of great products. Lone Star Gun Rights also. I mean, really friendly, awesome people. I really, really am waiting what tomorrow has to bring, and I'll go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. And we're back on air with day 3 of the Texas Firearms Festival 2016. This is a really great Sunday. A little cool in the morning, just like yesterday. A little bit of a breeze, pretty awesome. And I'll tell you what, this thing's pretty awesome as well. It's a Williamson County armored vehicle for the sheriff himself. Now here I am with a pretty strong character. We got Mike over here. How's it going, Mike?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, definitely. How did you start Sons of Liberty Gunworks?
Well, I think a lot of people in the gun business got here because we were end users first. You know, we were huge shooters, huge firearms enthusiasts, and almost every rifle I've ever owned from really good top-notch companies, there's always a little bit something I wish I could have done a little bit different, to kind of you know, beef this up or change a little bit of that. And I figured I'd get in there and do that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Get in there with some hard work. I mean, you can crank out an excellent firearm. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I was here full auto Friday, and I was able to shoot that Uzi and the auto glove. Oh, awesome, holy cool. Man, I love that Uzi too. That was really awesome. I'll tell you what, y'all guys specialize in ARs?
Yeah, we specialize in the M4 platform, the M4 family of weapons.
M4 family, definitely. Let's go ahead and try them out. Now, which one of these is your favorite?
All of them.
All of them.
But I'll tell you what, honestly, one of our most popular rifles is going to be our lightweight swap flux guns. We wanted to build the lightest, strongest rifle that we could without sacrificing reliability, and this is kind of what we came up with.
All right, yeah. I'll go ahead and try it out.
All right, man. Let's get you some ammo.
For sure. Slump Fox. Safe. Range is now hot. Wow. It's a little light, but I'll tell you what, it's actually a pretty smooth shooter. I liked it. That was a real fine shooting rifle. I'll tell you what, very smooth. Didn't have that twang like an AR usually does. Usually ARs, they have that real loud twang, twang, twang. Real smooth, didn't even hear it. Excellent firearm. I mean, definitely.
Awesome,
And if anybody, yeah, if anybody wants to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
We're at sonslibertygunworks.com. That's our website. And then Sons Liberty Gunworks on Facebook and Instagram. Check us out, and you can kind of see what we do. We're pretty detailed in what we do and why, and there's a lot of information on there.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
hope to see you next year.
For sure, brother. Take care, man.
All right, I tried to get away from him, but Dave stopped me. He said, "Hey, Mayor Fuglycool said, get over here. You need to come and do an interview with us today." So I said, "All right, how's it going, Dave?
How you doing, sir?
Nice to see you again. I mean, this guy's a real cool guy. I met him last year. Tell me a little bit about YHM.
Well, Yankee Hill Machine's been around for a really long time. We really can't get into it. This is our 65th year of anniversary this year. Wow. And yeah, it's been a really great ride. We're delving more and more into suppressors this year. We got the brand new Nitro 30 out, has not even hit shelves yet. Silencer Shop will be getting the first 500, and after that, they're going to start getting distributed out to our dealers.
Wow, yeah, let's take a look and see what that looks like.
So this is the Nitro kit right here. We have your body. The caps are interchangeable. The back cap is our standard quick detach mount. We'll go in there, snap down. If that's not your style, that also comes off. And direct threads are available.
Wow.
This one's 5.8 by 24. Will also be available in, let me see, half by 28 or 5.56.
All right, so it's really modular.
Modular, exactly. It's a sort of one can to fit all your needs. Normally, when you wanted to buy a can for your 30 caliber and for your 5.56, you'd have to get a 30 cal can and then mount that on your 5.56. And you're always sort of suffering and kind of giving up those extra decibels. You know, there's a lot of room and there's a lot of smoke and gas going around.
Yeah.
So what we did here is we have new flat caps on there. This one's 30 caliber, but it'll also be available in 223. The 223s effectively contain the gases a lot more, so it's a really efficient way of using your 30 caliber can to suppress your 223.
Wow, and tell you what, do you have one of those for me to try out?
We do. We actually have one out on the line for you to try out. It's on our 308. So on our 308, we actually chose to go with the brake cap, which is essentially throwing a brake on the end of your suppressor. So for things like 308, 300 Win Mag, 30-06, some of those bigger, more powdered rounds, this will expel the gas from the side. It'll turn that classic hit into a nice soft push.
All right.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out.
Yep, it is the one can fits all for all your needs.
Now here's the Phantom M2. Okay, range is now hot. Wow. No blowback whatsoever. I'm impressed. Here's the USP 45 Tactical with the YHM Sidewinder. Range is now hot. It's off of safety. Fire when ready. Oh, the mayor's a little rusty. 1 out of 5. Uh-oh. 9mm Sidewinder in a Glock 17. Let's see if the mayor can do a little bit better with this one. All right, 3 out of 5. I did a little bit better. Nitro 30 on a Remington 700. Range is now hot. Wow. It lessened the recoil. It dampened the recoil, and I'll tell you what, smooth shooter, and it was very, very quiet. Wow, that Nitro 30 was such of a slick shooter. I mean, it took away the recoil, really quiet. Thanks for letting me shoot that.
Hey, thank you so much for coming down.
Yeah, for sure, and definitely, where can they reach you at?
Well, you guys can follow us on Facebook at official YHM, or go on Instagram, Yankee_Hill_machine. You can also check out YHM.net for all our products and some great information.
Thanks, for sure. I'll be checking y'all guys out pretty soon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Thanks.
So your participation in coming out today is going to help our veterans and our fallen heroes and their families, and we just want to thank you for coming out. If you want to gather over by the TS Array and the rifle range, we are going to have a few speakers. We're going to do a moment of silence, and we just thank you for waiting with us while we go cold range for just a minute, and thank you for being here today.
And now we'd like to have a moment of silence for our veterans and our fallen service members. Please take a moment to remember their service to us and our nation. And now we're going to have a prayer from Williamson County Judge Bill Gravel.
Let us pray together. God Almighty, we thank you for this day you have created in this beautiful place. Oh Lord, we thank you for the freedoms and the liberties that you give us by being from Williamson County, Texas, and the United States of America. Help us, oh Lord, never to take that for granted. And God, today as we are mindful and spend time with family and friends, Lord, we pray that your hand of grace and protection would be upon each law enforcement officer in our multi-county area. Lord, bless them, protect them, and help them, oh Lord, to return home safely tonight. And God, for the firefighters and paramedics that stand shoulder to shoulder with them, may your grace be with them as well. Lord, we love you, and we thank you for the freedoms that we have. Help us never to take those for granted. For it's in the wonderful name of Jesus Christ that we pray. Amen.
Thank you. And now we'll have some short remarks from Williamson County Sheriff-elect Robert Chody. Sheriff?
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, but real quick, I am going to be the new sheriff of Williamson County in January. And one thing I think as leaders, we need to remember something in this country that we are seeing a lot of negative press against, and that's just telling the truth. 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I started an organization called Police Lives Matter Austin, because after the murder of Deputy Goforth in Houston, Texas, there seems to be a rise in crime against the local police officers out on the street of patrol. And because of the Police Lives Matter March that we did in Austin, we had over 3,600 people who joined the cause to show support for law enforcement. It is imperative we as a community stand behind our law enforcement when they're doing the right thing. And the silence seems to be louder than the majority of people that we need to speak the truth to. We were able to raise over $10,000 to donate to the 100 Club of Central Texas that helps fallen officers and first responders and those that are seriously injured doing their service to their community. I would hope that you get on board with the 100 Club and support them. They have a website. I think it's 100clubcentex.com, I believe is what it is. But I also want to invite you to our Police Lives Matter Austin Facebook if you support law enforcement. When we did the march last year, Governor Abbott got involved and proclaimed September 19th as Police Lives Matter Day, as well as the Austin City Council proclaiming thanking Austin Police Officer Day, September 19th. We had celebrities such as Marcus Luttrell supporting our cause, as well as Ted Nugent. So we just want to say thank you for your support. Please be vocal about your support for your law enforcement officer. When you see them in uniform, tell them thank you if you're truly thankful. But it's not an easy job to be out on the patrol today. It's not an easy job to be in uniform and be a target and then be told everything that you're doing wrong when in fact you're serving a community in which you live, you love, and you would die for. Let's remember the families of the fallen, and God bless you and God bless Texas. Thank you for your support.
And now I'd like to introduce Michelle Kelly, the widow of Hutto Officer Sergeant Chris Kelly.
On Wednesday, June 24th, 2015, our morning started like all the rest. As our children and I got ready for school and work, Chris, my late husband, he hugged and kissed us goodbye as he headed to work. We told him we loved him and we told him to be safe, just as we always did. A little after 11 a.m., my boss walked me to his office and said he had to talk with me, or so I thought. After I entered his office, I turned back around and saw Chief Earl Morrison. At that moment, my world stopped. To be a widow at 34 with 2 small children, I was lost. I cried out to God. God lifted me when I couldn't stand. My families, both blood and blue, never left my side. I don't use the words blue family lightly. I don't say these words to make people feel better. I use these words because my blue family really is my family. They have been there during the darkest of days. Anything I need, anything my children need, I know I can pick up the phone and they will help. They don't do this because it's the right thing to do. They do this because it's who they are. Police officers are one of the most selfless people in the world. They put their lives on the line even when it feels like the world is against them. They are heroes every day walking the thin blue line. There is one thing, though, that they're not good at. It's asking for help. So I am going to ask for your help. Our police officers need our support. Watch out for them. Tell them thank you. Take responsibilities for your actions and follow their directions. Just take a minute and think about how they put their lives on the line for us. These men and women cannot do their job without being scorned for everything they do and don't do. They are so much more than the badge they wear. Just think, just look at any officer, take a look at them. That officer may be a daddy and a husband just like Chris. When he died, our family broke. We will never get to see him. We will never get that joy of seeing his face again. I stand here today to honor Chris by honoring and supporting all the men and women behind the badge. I am asking for all of you to take a minute of your time and to do the same. Be the difference in your family and in your community. Be the first to show your support. It has been an honor to be here today. Thank you very much.
And our last speaker is Dennis Ferris from the Fallen Project.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm here to speak about the Fallen Project. If you've never heard about this is a project undertaken by a gentleman by the name of Thomas Marchese. He was a police sergeant in California. In 2011, he decided that the stories of the fallen officers needed to be told. Between 2009 and 2011, the line of duty deaths of officers increased by 42%. Now, we've had a decrease a couple of years past that. We've had decrease, but in 2016, they're on the rise again. What this film does is it tells the stories of the officers, the families, and the survivors. And when I say the survivors, his friends, his people the people that the officers worked with. The ironic thing about the Fallen Project is that Thomas almost became a subject of his own film. He was brutally attacked with a knife and left for dead. He has since recovered and retired from the police department, but this film tells the stories. If you'll go to thefallenproject.com, look at the trailer. It's about 5 minutes long. It's very, very touching. It's heart-wrenching, and it'll make you, if you don't cry at the end of this, there's something wrong with you. I myself, having been a retired police officer of 30 years, 25 with the Austin Police Department, I can't tell you the number of officer funerals I've gone to. The one thing I don't like doing is going to funerals, and I won't go to funerals anymore. I just hate going to funerals. But officers' funerals are even worse to go to. But there's something that the public needs to see. The public needs to see what the effect an officer dying has on everybody around the officer. So go to thefallenproject.com, think about donating, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dennis. One quick reminder to get back to shooting. The SWAT Team Challenge will be at 3:30 this afternoon. At the sick bay, we have 8 SWAT teams competing, door breaches and all the rest. And it's sponsored by Colt Competition, who have donated rifles for the winners. Thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the show. And don't forget to go to the SWAT Team Challenge, 3:30 at the 6-hour bay.
One thing to add, we do have a couple of these great charities on site, Wishes for Warriors and Veterans Outdoors would be 2 of them. If you want to donate and do even more than just your participation today, please go visit them. Thanks again.
Here I am with Larry, the creator of Frog Loop CLP. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Sean.
Pleasure to meet you. Now, tell us a little bit about Frog Loop and how you got started with the company.
Absolutely. Yeah, we started the company about 7 years ago. We were looking for a solution for corrosion control. What we discovered was a whole lot more. The product is an antioxidant, so it prevents metal from rusting. Also, when it comes into contact with carbon, it dissolves it on contact.
Wow.
After we developed the CLP lubricant and preservative, we developed a super degreaser, degreasing and drying solvent.
Yeah.
To complete the entire maintenance requirement for everything done.
Exactly. I mean, definitely, Frog Lube has been around for quite some time now, and it's really making a big scene on the firearm market. Now, tell us a little bit more about the Frog Lube Extreme product. That's something that I'd really love to know.
Yeah, we have a tube of it right here. This is a project that we did for the U.S. government, and they wanted a lubricant that was bio-based that went down to extremely low temperatures. Wow. In the minus 60 to 70 degree range. So that's why we developed this. Once we developed it for their testing, we looked at it and we started using it in our guns, and we realized that this is a phenomenal lubricant, especially for you know, your AR style guns. Something like this.
Oh wow!
Any of your tight action type handguns, like your STI, your left air.
Yeah, performance, high performance firearm.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really, I mean, really awesome. And if y'all guys want to reach him, you can reach him at
Froglube.com.
Froglube.com. Very simple.
All our
very
contact
easy.
information is there.
For sure. I mean, definitely. I mean, you can see on his table, he's got little blister packs to sell. I mean, they come complete in kits, and they're ready to go. If you need firearm maintenance, definitely give Larry a call and order some today. I mean, I've heard great things about Frog Lube. I even use it myself. I run a firearm cleaning business in San Antonio, and I'll tell you what, I mean, these products are really great, and they're biodegradable, and I'm pretty sure, are they food safe?
Oh yeah,
They're
so
food safe.
you can eat them.
Exactly. And you know what? Let me go to try that real quick. I got a little bottle of this right here. Put some on my pinky here. It's a little minty, but I'll tell you what, hey, it tastes not half bad. It's actually pretty good, actually. It's
no carbonation.
No carbonation. Thanks, Larry. And here I am with Travis Miller with Miller Tactical.
Yeah.
I noticed that you make a lot of Kydex sheaths. Tell me a little bit about them.
Okay, well, we started about 4 years ago. We do 100% Kydex holsters, form fitted, of course, vacuum formed. So you're going to have your excellent definition, excellent retention, as well as retention screws. This particular one's one of our appendix models. So we've got the claw on it. The claw actually pushes the gun up against your belly a little bit, so it helps with concealment.
All right.
Yeah, and the clip right here is adjustable cant and adjustable ride height, and that's fits on all of our inside the waistband holsters.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And tell me a little bit about how you got started making the holsters.
Actually, you know, I'm a big gun guy, you know, and so needed some holsters for some guns. Bought a couple and decided I'd try it out. And 4 years later, you know, we feel like we've, you know, we're producing a top of the line quality holster. And honestly, being top of the line, we're still not satisfied, so we're still searching every day to continue to improve our process.
Can you make the holsters out of any type of Kydex, like any pattern or color?
We've got tons of patterns available on the market, and then there's also custom patterns you can get done as well. But there's probably available to us. I mean, just on, you know, a quick order, we've probably got, gosh, 100 different patterns you can choose from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so on the website we try to keep it, you know, streamlined a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's always custom stuff we can do.
All right, and the website is
MillerTacticalGroup.com.
MillerTacticalGroup.com. If you want a really awesome Kydex holster, I mean, these are really cool, especially with that blade there. I mean, that's a really great idea. And I'll tell you what, it's a real great quality product made here in the United States of America.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Now here I am with Keith, and he's with Centerfire. Tell you what, Keith, tell me a little bit about the company.
Sure. Centerfire, we're located in north central Pennsylvania, and we manufacture lead-free bullets, lead-free frangible bullets, and ammunition. Our bullets are sold all over the country to major ammunition manufacturers like Remington, Federal, and Winchester, but we also manufacture our own line of ammo that we help out smaller police departments, indoor ranges, and events like this.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all guys provided all of the frangible ammo for Full Auto Friday. Definitely, plus one, that was awesome of y'all to do that.
We did. 46,000 rounds worth.
Wow, 46,000 rounds. That's crazy. But yeah, and what products do you offer?
So, in our range ammunition, it's typically used for events like this and indoor ranges. Everything from 380 up to 5.56. We make bullets for everything from 4.6 up to a 50 BMG.
Wow.
Lead-free frangible. And in our hollow point line, we manufacture all the popular calibers: 389, 40, 45. .38 Special and .357 Magnum.
Wow.
And here in Texas, you can find the same ammunition loaded under the Team Never Quit, Marcus Luttrell's charity brand, under the Team Never Quit line. It's in a white box with Marcus' picture on it, and you can find that at Cabela's and Magnolia Hunting Supply, and a bunch of different places in Texas. And from Centerfire, where it's available online, and places like Cheaper Than Dirt and Lucky Gunner.
Yeah, so for sure, if y'all guys want to get a hold of Centerfire, probably it's
Centerfire.com.
Centerfire.com, real easy to remember. And I'll tell you what, you can also buy it from other major retailers out there. You know, range safe, and I'll tell you what, it looks like a really solid product. I really like that gel block that I showed a clip of earlier, and didn't show a lot of you know, it all stayed in the block. I mean, definitely, it looks like quality ammo. Thanks, Keith.
Thank you.
Sure. Here I am with Corey, and he's with Colt Competition. Tell me a little bit about the competition side of Colt.
This is our 3-gun Colt Competition AR. It's designed for 3-gun shooters. It has a Walther buttstock with a cheek adjustment, a 3.5-pound CMC match-grade trigger. All of our barrels are sub-MOA, so they're all guaranteed 1-inch group under 100 yards. It has a full gas adjustment, which means no tools. It's got 26 positions, so you just pull it out and twist it, and it'll adjust it for whatever ammo you're shooting, so you'll get the best out of that ammo.
Wow, that is pretty awesome. I definitely want to try it out. Let's try it out on the range.
Absolutely.
The CRP 18. Loading. Range is now hot. Fire when ready. Wow. Virtually no recoil. I mean, it was actually really excellent. You know, Corey, that was a smooth shooter. And definitely that loophole on there, I mean, man, that horseshoe reticle really sealed the deal. I mean, awesome shooter. I hit the target all the time. I mean, did you see that? Was it 5 out of 5?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And definitely, I hope to see y'all guys next year.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You shot my whole camera. Take the shot. Shoot it. Take the shot.
Here I am with Tyler, and he's with Silencer Shop. Definitely, he's making the world a quieter place. I'll tell you what does the company stand for?
Really, silencer ownership simplified is kind of our motto, and we really stick to that, applying technology to the NFA process in general, making it easier for customers, easier for dealers, easier for manufacturers to get their hands on silencers in general. It's really what we do.
All right, so they make it easier for people to own suppressors and silencers. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go out to the range real quick, and let's go ahead and try out a couple of those.
Absolutely.
Now this rifle, it really caught my eye. A 9mm suppressed AR, I've always been a fan of them. Tell you what, tell me a little bit more about this special edition.
Sure, this is a Spike's Tactical Brown Recluse. It's an integrated suppressed upper. It actually comes as a full kit, takes Colt magazines and 9mm, and the suppressor is actually pen and welded into the system, so it's not a short barrel rifle, so the barrel only comes to about here. The rest of the system is 16.5.
Wow, so it only takes one tack stamp, not two.
Exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Safety first, my friends. I am off a safe. Wow, really nice. I like that. Wow, a smooth shooter. Extremely quiet. With my noise canceling muffs, I can still hear it in HD quality. Didn't even cut out whatsoever. I'll tell you what, this is definitely a winning rifle. Man, what an excellent firearm. Definitely, Tyler, thanks for letting me shoot that.
Absolutely.
And where can people reach you to get a hold of suppressors such as these?
Silencershop.com, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want.
All right, silencershop.com, real simple, real easy. And tell you what, they're a Texas-based business, so get on the computers and type it in now. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
As the prizes for the winning team, as well as Sig Sauer for allowing us to use their bay. We welcome you, we hope you enjoy it, and may the best team win today.
Everybody, thanks. Clay, ATX Precision, my other instructor, Nick, in the 2 shirts. We'll be running the RSO. Course of fire, nice and simple. We've got a sniper shot right here. We've got the round head plate down there. There'll be a mover. Sniper's got to shoot the mover. Once they do that, the breach team's going to move up, sledgehammer their way through the door. The rest of the team's going to make entry through that door, run down range to the berm, knock all the plates off. Fastest time wins. They're running it as if it's for real, with their real world gear, their real world setup. All right, first team up is San Antonio PD. What's that though? Yep, go ahead and go get set. Hey, the only thing is you just got to have one part of your body on the red.
Don't forget your ear protection, everybody. Ears on.
Good. Clear. Everybody, we have Central Texas Regional SWAT. This is Leander, Georgetown, and Cedar Park, a combined SWAT force. Nick, you guys good? Clear. Go. Everybody, we got Bear County SWAT getting ready to run. Clear. All right, everyone, this is Austin Police Department. Give me a round of applause. Clear. All right, everybody, this is Parks and Wildlife Scout Team, the Special Operations guys. All right, sniper, on you, remember. Time doesn't start till the second shot. Set. Clear. Roll. Set. All right, everybody, this is Williamson County SWAT Team, Williamson County. Clear. Set. Everybody, last team, Round Rock SWAT, Round Rock SWAT. Woo! all set over there?
Hey! Sit! Clear!
Williamson County! We have from Colt Competition a representative here who's going to present them with the firearms, the prizes. If you hang around, we can see the teams receive their prizes. Thank you for coming, and thanks for all the brave SWAT men. One more round of applause for Williamson County!
Here I am with Robert. He will be the future sheriff of the Williamson County Department. Tell me, how do you feel knowing that your future team has won an event such as this?
Well, we're pretty excited. I know the team's excited, and you know, it brings that competition and that things that SWAT members do around Central Texas. But it's also training, and to see that the Williamson County team had the fastest time, as I think they stopped time after that and collectively take everything together, the mistakes, and they still fared the best. And going against teams like Austin PD, Bear County, very credible teams. This is one of our first wins, at least the Sheriff's Department's first wins in a long time. So well earned, well deserved, and well appreciated.
Yes, for sure. That SWAT team definitely gets the mayor's respect. They are very professional. They came out on the top, and I'll tell you what, I mean, if your life depended on it, you could definitely count on them.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we hope to see you next year.
Outstanding, you sure will. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, the Texas Firearms Festival of 2016 has come to a close. I had a lot of fun here. Seeing that SWAT team competition was awesome. I mean, I really liked it a lot. Definitely loads of fun. A lot of pros. The VIP shuttles were great. Ferried us to and from wherever we needed to go. The food was really awesome. Thank you to the company that provided the food for us. Excellent. All the events were great. The safety was #1 concern. Everybody was extremely safe today. Nobody got hurt over the weekend. And I'll tell you what, it was a whiz-banger weekend. I really enjoyed everybody here. Got to meet with a couple of my friends, a couple of the Mayor Fuglycool subscribers. We had a great time. I'll tell you what, I am really looking forward to next year, and I hope to see you there. That's the mayor. Thanks for watching.